That's what it's given. And Card to clarify, jealous because you made believers out of non-believers. The naysayers is that's what I meant. You made believers out of the naysayers. It's missing you in reverse. These people trying to act like they don't miss you, they don't fuck with you no more. Is you the reason why they not cool no more? And they whole time they the reason. They the reason. Still missing you. Trying to act as if they not jealous that you made believers out of them. But they very much are. Acting like they not jealous because hey, you left it where it's at. That's the main thing about it. They jealous because you left it where it's at. These may be people that was used to you always giving in, always giving them a chance, always, having a heart. But it's like, no, you got a heart, but you ain't.
How you doing, Mama? I'm sorry to cut you off, but see, this what I listen to. This golden goddess. You know what I'm saying? Look like a cousin of mine. I ain't gonna say no names, but it looked like one of my second or third cousins on my eating side. You know what I'm saying? That's my hungry side, my eating side. Goddamn, is my eating side. But then, Uncle Peck, remember when we had Miss Betty's store right down the road, cross the street? No, it was through the trail, Adam, this Patrick and Robert, and Joby and Stevie. It was right through the trail. There's Maine and Michelle, and Speedy, and Lehman. You know what I'm saying? Before we was forced out of Bay City, and I ain't gonna tell you what a year, Adam, cause you'll sure mess them up then. Cause this Miss Indy, and I'm woke and shit, I can see Miss AG Hilliard if I want to. I know Miss AG Hilliard, Adam. Adam God, yes ma'am. I know Miss AG Hilliard. I remember when you and Angie, Angel, was on stage when you was a senior. And you fainted on stage. You might not have fainted on stage, Adam, with Chris Brown being Ali, and you know who Malcolm X was, and he might not have been Peck, brother, Simeon. Because Simeon looked just like Malcolm X, and who you look just like. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But remember, this Miss Indy, Adam, we had Mikey Boys. Pop had a store down there in North End. He had a washateer. And then Pa Charlie Edwards, Raquel and them family, had that store, the game room, and a pharmacy for Edmund Jesse Williams. Jesse Edmund Williams, when you tell it, Troy, because that's the true Jewish mama. Jesse Edmund Williams is Jesse Owens' son. And me, I'm Jesse Edmund Williams. And Uncle James was my son, not my uncle. And Edmund my son, not my daddy. And Jerry my son, not my stepdaddy. And Uncle Peg my son, not my grandfather. And I'm the first one. And yeah, Diana was a goddess because I was God. But that's Queen of Diane. And that's Diane Fuller and whatever other Diane that I might have been married to in 15,000 trillion years. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we had Mikey Boys and everybody had a stove, man. Mexicans had stoves on their corners. We had the Mexican restaurants. We had Alamo Express, Red Arrow. You know what I'm saying? And then we had the Freezies. And then we had the Rainbow. And then we had Fort Apache. You know what I'm saying? Then we had Stanky Butts. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna even name the clubs because too many clubs in Bay City, man. You know how many people got in trouble going back and forth, getting in trouble, cheating, doing all kinds of stuff, man, losing their life in car wrecks where we was living, man. and we all over the world playing football. Alvin Brooks, that's Michael Irvin. Alvin Brooks is another Michael Irvin. That's like Deion Sanders. That's Junior. That's Robert. Sarge little brother. Sarge son. Thompson. Randy. That's T.I. That's T.I.P. That's A.I. The basketball player. The answer? Yeah. That's my cousin. But I can't just go down there where they at now because y'all over easy. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I flip my eggs. You know what I'm saying? 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? And I got 12 and 12, you know what I'm saying? You could work 12 on, 12 off, or you could work 776. It's either way you want to work it. And 776, the easiest one. But we're going to work 8 hours a day. That's it. You know what I'm saying? 40 hours a week. 4 tens or 5 eights. That's on you. But everything going 24 hours now. Walmart finna expand. Target, I ain't gonna fuck with Target no more. If y'all don't want it, leave it off. Because Target ain't never served me. So, the military, I really don't need no Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines for a preacher's war. Pastors and preachers and deacons and stewards and whatever y'all got named for y'all secretaries and y'all ushers and stuff like that work for y'all churches. I'm sorry that I can't, be the title of the God that, y'all was once serving, but I am that same daddy and God that, everybody really know of, that really is love and really is, you the real man with a name. My name just ADDAM. And that's Adam. You can put a 2 name, whatever. Mine just that. And Jackson, that's Jackson, you know what I'm saying? My grandson, my grandmother them used to tell me to hit a home run. Jackson, you know what I'm saying? That's just 2 words. I was gonna put a QU in it, but then I ain't want to change it. But you look just like one of the Edens that I know.
Ain't got a heart for their ass no more. You have a heart, you just don't have a heart for these people that played in your face anymore. And that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna stay. That's what it's given. Let's get on into it. What they say, I can't make this shit up, motherfuckers weird. Exactly. They done pass weird, they strange. And that's coming on the bottom of playing in your face. It's like, you weird. You being weird, it's the energy like you being weird to me, but you act as if trying to tell people that I was being weird to you. Like you, it's like funny to you because it's like you can't even make this shit up. Motherfuckers is real life weird. Motherfuckers that play in your face, didn't want to have a petty party behind it, now mad at you because you stood on what you said. You stood on them not playing in your...
Mama, I feel bad. What made me feel bad now, I'm that title. You know what I'm saying? And the other title, his name and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving that. They made a war between God and the devil, and we really ain't fighting. This is the devil. Shit, I gotta be the devil. Shit, I gotta be Adam the devil. And Adam God. I gotta be. Can't be nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be Adam the devil and Adam God. That from now on I gotta be. Cause I gotta go in these stores and purchase shit with somebody else's money, man. I ain't gonna say they money cause then I'll make myself an enemy to the stores and shit. But this is a preacher's battle, man. It ain't no government battle, and I ain't gonna make no general be no president and kill nobody.
Face anymore. And they sitting over there missing you. Please. Still ain't healed. Don't waste your time or energy. Exactly. These people trying to act, and that came in reverse. People trying to act like, hey, like you ain't healed, that it was you, like you trying to act like you don't do no wrong, The whole time, if you did some wrong, you could have
and then I'll
asked
say
these
I'm
people out.
bad
You
if I
coulda
say
went-
I ain't
you
got
coulda
no
went tit for
truck to
tat with them. You
drive
could have, hey,
and
you
go
could
to
have
the
laid
car
it all over
dealership
the line,
and tell
but
them
you
the
didn't.
reason I need
You
a
let
truck
them
is
play how
because
you played. Them,
you
you
know
let
I'm
them
God and
slander
ain't
your
nobody
name. You
gonna
let
give me
them,
no
hey,
job
say what
and
they want to say
pay me what
about
I'm
you. You let
worth and
people
stuff,
believe
and
what
I'm the
they want to
son
believe.
that go up
That
and
whoever
down
these
for you
people
got
was
the chickens,
saying
rabbits,
out of
and
their
ducks
mouth. You
and
let them
all
believe
that.
what they want to believe.
Only
They want to
good
believe
chicken,
that,
rabbit,
hey,
ducks
that you
is
was
for the
playing in their
circus, and
face
they
with the
not
whole
gonna go
time that they
around
was
for
playing
y'all
in your
ass
face.
without no
Believe
money,
it.
cause they got rides to
It's like it
ride.
all shows up.
And they ain't gonna,
Because
if you ain't got no money
if you
for
know
no
you
tickets,
ain't you
they
ain't
not
played in
coming
nobody's face, why
for
you
no
sitting over there
circus.
having a
And
pity
this
party?
Adam,
Why you
that's
being petty towards
God.
somebody
You know
that
what I'm
ain't
saying?
even
Telling
bothering
you,
you?
ain't no
Hey, let's
circus
clock
gonna
it if
come
you really
without no
want to
money.
clock it. See, people be
Now
really
love
thinking
will
they
bring
slick.
the
Like,
circus,
if
and
you
the
really got
animals will
some
be
sense
there, and ain't
about
no
yourself,
lion gonna eat
if
your
you see
ass up,
somebody ain't bothering
and the
somebody
elephant ain't gonna
and the
step
next
on
person
your ass.
always keep their name in
But
their
they
mouth,
will if you
like,
say you work for
you,
somebody else
it's
other
plain
than
and
God.
clear.
I ain't gonna
If
put you in
somebody
no
ain't
Bible
studying the
until
person
you do
and that
something other
person or
than
these
Paul
people
or
keep
Paul
your
or
name in
Paulus
their
or
mouth,
somebody.
like
Let
trying
them
to be
dudes
petty
ain't no
towards
name,
you,
man.
people
And
that's
God
been
forgive me for
weird
messing
towards
with
you,
y'all
trying to act like,
constitution,
hey,
y'all
that you was weird
constipation.
towards them. Like, you don't care to clear that shit up. That's nothing to you. Them playing in your face was the only confirmation that you
Mama, you
needed,
are
honey.
damn right.
You
They
didn't care that
supposed
they
to
went
be
on with
sitting
a
up
petty
there.
party about you. You didn't care that
I
they
ain't
tried to
supposed to
slander
be
your name. You
apologizing
did
for a
not care.
goddamn thing, tell you the truth.
Because at the end of the day,
But,
hey, you knew the
you know
truth
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying?
prevail
I feel
anyway,
like
and
I'm
it
supposed
did.
to, Mama.
Now
I
these
ain't
people,
playing.
these
See,
same people
this
on here
little
dissing
boy
you.
in me that
Oh,
listen
okay.
to his mouth.
Same motherfuckers that slander
See,
your
that
name. Same
shit pissed
motherfuckers
me
that was
off.
playing in your face,
That shit
being
pissed
weird
me
to
off
you.
now. See, because I'll get put in
Trying to say
jail
that you ain't
for some
here.
bullshit.
Trying to say don't
I'm a
waste your
little boy like
time
that. Like
with the
that.
collective.
And they'll call
They
me
try to act as if
autistic,
they so healed, if they so
ADD, all that shit.
forgiving.
And I'm
But
just
hey, they
ADD
played me. They was
AM.
acting weird to me. Hey, they was doing this and doing that
Shit.
to
Give
me.
me
Whole time it was them.
Ritalin,
Like,
what else?
please,
Prozac, you know what I'm
please.
saying? Whatever else on your mind to mess your body up. Because there ain't
It's
nothing
like
wrong with
nobody
your
saw the
mind.
struggle. They just sit.
Now, I
They
ain't
just
messing
see
up no
how
doctor
you
either.
how
That's
you
really
win,
God.
how you
That's got a
won.
name.
Like these people
That
are
don't mind
mad that
telling me
you
his
are
name,
in
shit.
position.
He ain't gonna sign it
You
and
got
tell
some
you his
energies
name.
that you used to fuck with, you used to rock with, and they are mad that they played in your face. How you gonna be mad that you played in somebody's face and you can't be in their face anymore? These, like I said, these are the type of people that was used to you giving in, was used to you.
That's
you
the
know,
hard part. When
always,
you got bosses
hey,
and
letting them
shit,
slide.
you used to
But
work
you
for.
realize, hey, letting people slide.
They
motherfuckers
expect
start
you to
skating
come back
around
to
this
work.
bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
See, that's what I'm
You
talking
said
about.
you started, hey,
For what,
that's
man?
what
I
they
ain't
give
going back to
you
work,
started,
man,
hey,
with
let
no
people
$11
slide, they
an
started
hour.
skating.
People working at
When you start letting
goddamn
them play in your face,
McDonald's,
they thought
man.
they could play in
Hell
your face.
no. Hell no.
But you had to show them they fucking could not.
And being a
And
cashier
now
and
they
shit,
sit
that's
over
what
there
mama
trying to
probably
paint
they
a
would
picture of you,
expect her to
trying
be a
make people
cashier.
believe that you was being petty, that you was being weird.
For money
the whole
though.
time they was being
I
weird
can't
to
do
you.
it, man. You
Whole
kill
time
people
really
and
jealous
steal
because
from
you
people and
made
do all
believers
that.
out
Now
of
your
them.
credit card
That
I
you
can
made them
use.
stand on how they played
You
in
know
your
what I'm saying?
face.
But I can't get no loan off of it. You gotta give me what you gonna give me and y'all do this.
Swear they
I'm happy
staying
with it.
around
You know what I'm
for the
saying?
kids. Lies. This may be even an ex-love in your
And I
energy as
hear
well.
people say
Mad because
kids
you
all the
made a believe
time.
out of their ass as well.
Like they
You
really
got
got
some people
kids.
that you was close to and
You know
an
what I'm
ex-lover
saying?
that you was close to. Hey, this when you was with this person, they probably said that, hey, they was connected to somebody, maybe their baby mother or whatever. But this person was swearing they was staying around for the kids, swearing that they was, hey, around. And okay, maybe it was at a point where you was questioning this person, like, you saying you doing this and you doing that for the kids, but it really looked like you doing it for the kid's mother. And you seen that this person was, hey, playing in your face and trying to act like you was being weird about it. You was being weird about them, hey, being in their kid's life. The whole time you wasn't being weird about them being in their kid's life. You were being weird about how much of the kid's mother life they was in. Like, you cool out there, you ain't somebody that's jealous, but this person tried to play in your face, try to make it like you was acting weird. Whole time they was on some weird ass shit. Whole time they was on some weird ass shit. Now they sitting around being petty about you. Like you was weird, like you insecure, like you was mad that they was, hey, in their kids' life. Whole time you wasn't. Whole time this person was, hey, swearing they was around for the kids, but still around, hey, getting down, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you showed them that they couldn't play in your face anymore. Now they sitting over there mad.
Yeah, people do get mad, man, when things switch up. Things do change. Things do change. People expect you to be who you is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they expect you to be, who you is.
You are winning right now during this time. They didn't expect you to make it out of the situation that they put over you. They put you in a situation that could have cost you to be homeless, either lose your life, go to jail, prison, get felonies, misdemeanors. Your enemies tried to put you in a situation like that. People that despise you. They tried to put you in a situation that was going to cause you to be homeless because they was plotting to get you off the job and to make you fall so you would never rise again. That's what they were plotting. Similar to how Joseph Brothers was plotting on him and lied and told their father that Joseph passed away. But really they threw him into
They
slavery.
got you, Bill Cosby, Uncle Leroy. They got you.
But
They
yet
got you. They ain't gonna get me.
glory. And he was thinking and coming up to Pharaoh.
I ain't got nothing
Your enemies
nothing
don't
else
think
to
people that
weigh
came against
myself
you.
on is God. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
They
even
did not
gonna
expect you
play
to
no
rise
game
above
this
the
Adam.
situation they
This
put you in.
whatever
Because
Noah
people
you
never
think
seen
how
the
to spell Noah.
It was
You
a
know, I
cruel
wouldn't have spelled it
situation that they put
Yahweh.
you in. They had cruel
I wouldn't have spelled
intentions.
Noah Yahweh.
They didn't have your best interest at
I wouldn't have
heart.
left heaven off.
You cannot expect you.
Y'all put Noah without
and
the
other
H.
people.
I remember how
I used to
y'all
hear it all the
spelled it
time.
in the
I don't care
Bible.
how nice you
Noah
are.
did not
Do not
have
expect
an
you and
H
others.
at first.
You don't know how they would handle a situation. You don't know how their
And
heart is set up. They might
Genesis
have a wicked
1
heart while you have a
you know what I'm
righteous
saying?
heart. So you can't expect them to be
didn't
good
even
like
read
you,
like
especially
y'all
if they're not
read
filled
it.
with God's Holy Spirit.
It said God
If you're
was
not
in
filled
the
with the Holy Spirit
heavens,
like you are, you
and
can't
the
expect
Spirit
good
of
out
God
you.
was
You
hovering
can
over the
always expect
waters.
the worst.
And God
Do
said,
not
let there be light.
think
And there was light.
that it's you and others. You
God
can't
was
think
in the
that way.
heavens. Who you think the heavens
You
was?
wasn't supposed to make it out the
Who you
situation.
think the love is?
No, not the situation
No,
they put
but
you in.
my
I'm
daddy
in a
ain't
situation
love. Huh?
where
Your daddy
you
ain't
were
love. Your
put
daddy
in a
ain't
situation
God.
where you were lied
That's what a kid had to
by
hear
many people.
if they was
And
lying.
everybody in the town ran with the lie
And if I was a
that
pro
this person
football
said
player,
about
my
you.
son can't go
And it
to
was
pro.
making you out to be the
If
evil
I was
and the bad person.
if I was a
and you ain't
Mason,
did nothing wrong.
my son
So they
wouldn't
was
make
all
it to the
plotting
pros.
against
If
your
I
life,
was a
your very life.
Farrakhan, my
Because
son
this
wouldn't
person
make it to
lied
the
on your
pros.
name, flattering at the
You know what
mouth
I'm
at you
saying?
in a negative way, and got
If
people
I'm a
to come
godly
against you.
person, my son won't
And
make it
wanted
to the
people to come
pros.
against you if they was to ever see you.
If you
And
do
God
help
saw
him
the
like I
wickedness in
helped
this
Vince
person's
Young,
heart.
I helped
And that's why
Vince
they go through
Young
these spiritual
during the
chastisements right down
storm.
to this
Me and
very
Vince
day.
Young
Little
was
do you
sitting
know,
together
this person
doing
did
them
what you
damn
want because
cards.
they coming against
Right
God's
after Vince Young
chosen
then
people,
won
the
the
wrong one.
USC
They came against
game
you
in
and thought
Texas.
nothing was
And
gonna
me
be
and
done about
him
it.
and
The
my
wicked people they
ex-wife
are.
and
Now
his
this person is
mama
in mental
sit
torment
there
because
and let
they
that
tried-
man
they
lie
had
to
sex
us
with
in a
you.
Catholic
You ain't nowhere to be found.
cathedral. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of
That's
fact,
why
you
them
got
planes
new
was
season.
coming down on
You're
y'all
in a
head.
new- You're doing a new thing.
Because they sit in the Catholic
thinking about this person.
cathedral
Or the people he told
after
or
the
she
storm
told to come against you.
and
You're
did
not
that.
thinking about anything.
You know what I'm saying?
You're only doing the work of the Holy Spirit. And this is what these
Mhm.
people are upset about.
With
Because they
FEMA
thought you were evil.
and lied
They
to
thought
us
you were a wicked
again
person.
about
Because
money
this person lied on your name.
in the Catholic Church.
Because they were
Now,
jealous. They were envious.
for
Or they
FEMA
mad
now.
they didn't get what they wanted
Now,
out
now,
of
you know,
They
so
tried
I
to
guess the
throw you
priests
to the
in
wolves. And these
FEMA
stupid people.
in that together.
Yes, I said stupid
So
people.
there go your
ran with them
storms.
lies.
You know what I'm
That ain't your
saying?
problem.
And the
They were
money
wrong
from the
lies.
storm.
It ain't your problem because they didn't investigate
Crystal
the
Beach
information
lost
the
their
right way.
whole Crystal
And gave you a
Beach.
chance.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more Crystal Beach,
They didn't even
man.
try to give you
I
a
don't
chance.
even know
So you
another
really
way
shouldn't worry about
besides
it.
that way to
After
get
all
to
this
Port Arthur and
turmoil,
Orange and
They tried to put you
Beaumont
down.
and all that.
But you made it out of the situation.
Y'all
Unscratched,
just
untouched.
erase
And
Texas. You know what I'm saying?
do the
Because
thing.
you better not put it on no map. You
You
know what I'm
made it
saying?
about the
Because
situation.
you got 24
God said he
regions.
don't like ugly.
And that's 24 different
And he don't like
times.
people that plot on people.
And you ain't got
people's
24
lives.
watches on one nigga
God don't
arm.
like that either.
But God
They
did.
better understand
It ain't
the
got
laws of the
damn
universe.
mercy. Got the
They
eyes
will be
back
hunted.
there, the eyes right
They
there,
will
the eyes right there.
be sought after
Eyes right there.
spiritually
She God.
because of their wicked
That's
hearts.
Eve for real.
What goes
You
around
know what I'm
comes back
saying?
around.
I
They
can't
will
say
face
that's
this
not
situation
Eve.
again.
I bet if I call
And
her
if they
Eve,
handle it
she
the same
ain't
way
gonna get
again, God
mad.
is going to surely punish them and give them their just reward
Not her.
from what they put out into the atmosphere, whether good or
See,
bad.
because I know.
So they can expect
And I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you,
Why
because
they
you
too
can
busy
just bring a
looking at you
747
like
in
how
on
you
my
escape.
house
You were supposed to escape
and me and
because
this
they
star
weren't supposed to
just
put you in the middle of their drama to begin with.
be fine.
Who do these people think they
And they'll
were?
see the
Who
star
they
on
think they
fire.
are?
They'll just think it's a
They knew
satellite.
better than coming
You can do it.
They
They'll
knew
think it's
better
satellite,
than
but
making
the whole
you out to be a
thing will
bad
be
person.
glowing
They knew better
It'll be
for
tomorrow
plotting on your life.
the daylight.
They knew better
because
for
I'm
coming
under
up
you.
against you. But they chose
You
to do it
above
anyway.
me. Y'all
Because
got
they have
sun, I
wicked
don't.
hearts. You
You know
cannot
what I'm
expect
saying? I
people
got
to
clouds.
Everybody's not going to deal with the
I
situation.
got
the
flow
same.
under my feet.
Everybody ain't got your good heart. Some
Y'all
of these people
got
got wicked hearts.
sun under y'all feet.
Some of
This
these
shit,
people
this
got
shit. Y'all got
straight
the sun under
up
y'all
black
feet.
hearts.
You know what cinnamon is?
They don't feel any emotion.
Think about going
because they're
outside,
that
John,
wicked.
and take cinnamon and just
They only
throw it
care
out
about
there up
doing
in the
evil.
air.
And
That's
making
what the
evil
air
go
really
forth
supposed to
throughout the
look
earth.
like.
Because they're wicked.
Cinnamon,
Can't do nothing
throw
about the
it up in
wicked
the
and
air.
how they behave. Only thing
Dust.
you can do is
A brother. I
pray
ain't
to
gonna
God
say
that
a
he
black
deals with
man.
these people before it's
I ain't
too
gonna make
late.
Mexicans get mad at me.
So they won't ever
But
come
they know
against
some of
you
their
again.
daddies are black.
You are God's chosen
Some of them
one. You
white
are his
dudes,
anointed
they'll
one.
get mad
He
too,
don't
but
want these
now
people
some of
coming
them
after
know
you.
their daddy was black.
They had no right coming for you.
And then
They had no
the
right.
Iranian
These
dudes and
people.
Jamaicans and
God said he don't
Cubans
like
and all that, they know what
them
I'm
messing
talking
with
about
you.
when I say Oregon
They can do whatever they want.
nations,
He don't like them messing with you.
Oregon
'Cause you're the
nations,
apple of his eye.
Oregon-eyed
You're the apple
nations,
of God's eye.
nosy.
He didn't like them messing with you.
They don't know
But they wanted to
stars
mess with you because
like
they felt
thought
like
they did.
they had the power to do that. Because they felt like you
Some
was a
stars
nobody
can see,
in their eyes.
other stars
They
don't.
felt like you was just
Some stars
anybody.
ignore. It's two
This is
things.
what these people
If
felt.
ignorance
This is what they
don't mean
thought. You ain't just
you
anybody.
didn't know.
You somebody. You always
Ignorance,
been
ignorance
somebody.
means
Whether
you
they want to see it or
ignored
not. Whether they
God.
refuse to see it or not. You still was
I
going to
don't
be
know a
somebody.
word for I
Because you
don't
are
know.
somebody.
Because
You
God ain't
more than
never
somebody.
kept you from having a heartbeat 2
God
times
said he got
where
this
you didn't
situation.
know that long
But these people are in
to
shock.
where you didn't
They are
know.
in shock right now.
So
Because you
ignorance
wasn't supposed to
means
make
you
it out of that
ignored God.
bad situation
You
they put
ignored
you.
yourself. You
They
ignored what
plotted
you
to
thought
steal
about the
your life.
situation before you
They
did
thought
it.
they was going to see you so they can end you and get away with it. These people really thought they
So
was going to
anybody asks you
end
for
your
$1
life and get away
tomorrow
with
at
it
any store,
and not never be caught.
they
or found
still
out
good
about.
people. They just ain't
You
figured
know,
out who their
they
president
on
need
code
to be.
to be wicked. This individual is on code with people he lied on you to, or she lied on you to. They are in code together
Like TDJ
Come
say,
against
prep before the
because they're
promise.
wicked.
Prep
They were
before
able
the
to lie
promise.
to
So
somebody.
he need to apologize to his God.
You ain't
I don't
supposed to be
know
messing
it.
with innocent people.
He don't know it.
Wicked people ain't supposed to be messing with innocent good people.
He just fucking
But they
with
do
me.
it all the time.
Dude with a name.
They do it all the time.
Because
And
he gonna apologize to me. He gotta apologize to every one of my
That's the
grandfathers.
delusion of
He
these
can't
people.
talk
They
about
expect
his
nothing to happen
friends.
to them.
He can't talk about none of his
God said
friends or
enough of that.
associates.
If
He
they
gotta
don't repent
apologize to
for
every
what they
one of my
did
people that I
and how
know
they came
that
against
know
you,
him.
He will pay them a visit eventually. And if they don't repent, then they know their judgment and their just reward. They know it.
He gonna have to tell me how he still
There's
living.
stuff that goes on in
Yeah,
this
what went
earth
on
right
in
now
Bay City, Texas, the years
And
back.
it's a judgment
You know
going
what I'm
on.
saying?
for something
In Old
that
Ocean,
happened
Angleton,
hundreds
all
of
them
years ago.
surrounding areas.
It could be a
This
judgment
Austin
right
talking
now
to you
on the
right
town.
now.
For instance,
Y'all's capital.
there's a town
You know what I'm saying? Of the world, not no
That just got
goddamn
flooded.
United States.
on July 4th,
Because the
Independence
capital
Day.
is not no
I think it's called
Washington, D.C.
Caryville, Texas. That town just got flooded. And they said 26 feet worth of rain flooded this
I
town.
know, man. I
And
know.
I'm gonna cover it briefly.
And
in
I
this
ain't
video.
got
I might
no
go
truck
live
to
on the
go
Shabbat
see.
next week about
I ain't
this.
even got no truck to
But it
go see.
flooded.
I ain't even got no truck
But
to
if you
go
look
check
at the
on my
history of
own
that
kids.
town,
Because I'm God.
and who
With a
founded
name.
that city
Vietnam
Caryville,
is
Texas.
veterans' name.
who it was that founded and
If
what
it's
it
a
was,
veteran,
who
you're
it was
supposed to
named
see
after,
about him, don't you?
you'll be like, okay, I see why that place got judgment. On a major pagan holiday at that. 26 feet worth of rain, and it looked like apocalyptic waters.
Made
hit that
Japan
town.
again holiday.
But we wanna
Made
cover
Japan
that
again holiday. That's
about
what I'm saying.
The
Made
information I
Japan
found
again
out about that
holiday.
town, Kerrville,
Every
Texas,
day is a made
that got flooded out
Kerrville.
2
I'm
days
sorry,
ago
God. I'm sorry.
on the
I'm
4th of
sorry.
July.
You not to
We want to
blame,
cover
Adam.
that on the
You
Shabbat,
not to
most
blame.
likely. So
You
I'm not
know
going
what
to
the
cover that
blame
detail,
is,
but
but
just know there's some history behind that.
you not a snitch.
Name
This
of
the
that
prison
city and that
system.
town.
You not a
There's some
snitch,
major
Daddy. You
dark
are
history.
not a snitch. There's
And
any
the
little
atrocities
baby
happened
that gonna
probably
think they gonna be your
50,
grandchild.
150,
And the
200,
three that you
300
got
years
coming.
ago.
Telling you.
But it's just now getting
You
judgment
all right, Daddy.
for
That
it.
roach, he
So it
ain't
don't
all
matter
right,
how
but
long
you
it
all right,
takes.
because the exterminator gonna
1,000
come in
years is
here
a day to God, and a day is
and
1,000
get all
years.
these
The
roaches
wicked will
out
not
of here.
go
This
unpunished.
James, Daddy.
And they will get
Daddy,
their judgment.
this
If they
James.
don't receive it, their
Yeah.
children's children
I'm
will
gonna
be
call him Daddy
visited
too, Mom.
by God himself to reap that judgment because they were wicked. So they children and their children's children and their children's children's children might have to face what their forefathers did regarding that sin and that disobedience because of the lack
I ain't
of
know it was gonna
repentance
be
in the
this bad,
situation.
James,
Somebody's
bro.
going to deal with it, the matter.
I
Somebody
did,
has
Pop.
family
When I
bloodline.
became a harden,
Somebody's going to deal
harden,
with that.
and little Albert
So
showed
it
up at
doesn't
my
matter
house.
how long it takes. These people knew
That's
they were
when I
wrong
knew
when they came against you.
this was real, Pop.
But just know
This
God saw it.
James, the
And
first
God didn't like
James
it.
that did die.
And these people, they got
So
some karma to pay.
the Harden
When
family,
I say hell of karma,
thank
they
you,
got
Jackson
hell of karma
family,
to pay for
and
coming
Casey
against
family
you as God's
for coming
anointed
through
one.
Tenny
Because they
Hall,
thought you was
Timpson,
nobody. Because they thought it was
Bobo,
okay
and
to mock
Blair.
and make fun of you.
That's all they
because
got.
they thought they was more popular.
That's all
and
Eastern
better than
Stars
you.
got.
You know how these people think.
In
The
Texas,
wicked, you know how they think.
on
They
this
silly
ship,
mind.
you know what
They're
I'm saying?
silly.
I'm just saying.
I don't think they got.
I'm
right
just saying,
brain
it's
cells.
God now. This every
don't.
show that
That's
you
why
think
they
you
do
could
the
have
things they
ever
do. That's why
seen
these
Adam
people
on.
do the things they do.
Adam the
Think they don't
Monster,
have any
Herman the Monster,
consequences or
Mario,
repercussions
and
for their
Herman the Monster
actions.
Daddy was
You gotta
Mario's
be loosening some screws up there to think
daddy, granddaddy. Shit,
And
now
these
you
people
know
were
me and
losing
Mario
some
was
screws.
brothers, and you
Because
know
why would
how
they
in the
mess with you
hell
first place?
Garza
And
become
you wouldn't even
Garcia,
heard- You wouldn't have did nothing to
and
nobody.
Mitchell became
You
goddamn
were
Roland.
called to be a light
If Adam
on this
done,
earth and do what the Holy Spirit
how
called
did
you to
Chris
do.
Utter
But yet
hook
you
up
got
with
enemies. Somebody
Roland
like you
when he
got
came
enemies.
home from Green
And all
Bay?
you trying to
Because
do
he
is
knew
do right.
Adam. And then
Let the
Adam hooked
wicked
him
have their
over.
reward.
Man, that
Let
was
your
Chris
enemies
Utter.
have
Tell her
their
come here.
reward. Let your haters or whatever they wanna call
That
themselves.
was Adam. This Roland
Let
Mitchell.
them have their reward.
Now you fake
And let God pay
some
according
shit. I was a professional
to what
football
they
player,
sowed.
along with too many
Let them
others that
reap
know this boy.
what they
here.
have sold
Now
for
If you
being
gon'
wicked and lying on your
go
name.
against him because of
Let
a
him reap
title
it.
of
God got
something
that.
we
God
know
called it.
that book
And
say.
it did not go unnoticed.
Ah,
And that's the problem.
this
The
the
message I
world.
got for Roy.
We can't
That's next time.
help you or whoever you is out
Bye-bye.
there. If you want a war of preachers, that's something we can't do. You know what I'm saying? That's something we can't do.